Hello and welcome to Pravus Gaming and Civilization 5 Brave New World, playing as Austria. We are in the middle of a war against Egypt to stomp them from the face of the earth. We did lose a single cavalry unit, but no real loss there, to be honest. Totally fine. Let's go ahead and set some of these infantry up to be medics. They should be able to just sort of simultaneously heal each other up, which will be quite useful, I should say. What about you? You also can do medic, so yeah, absolutely. Let's raid this real quick. Make sure we don't lose any more units than we have to at this point in the game. We'll do some damage to these lancers, make sure that they don't get too close. Let's send the stronger infantry forward. We'll raise, move this direction. There we go. Alright. Now comes a point where we really want to start killing off some of these stupid riflemen that are getting in my way, because gosh knows, they are definitely annoying little boogers. Let's see, we'll move you forward onto this hill, I suppose. Plow on forward. Forward march, little goose steppers. Forward march. You can just heal, I guess, for a little bit. Let's move this artillery forward. We have a battleship. I guess we should probably send you into whatever this sort of bay is, and be prepared for an eventual war against Portugal next turn. Hope that cannon doesn't do too much. Looks like it was able to kill off my Gatling gun. Again, I'm not really sure what is doing that. I had text up here, and I didn't read it quite fast enough, so I'm not really sure still. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's set up this artillery, and let's continue to take out his, as many of his units as possible. Move forward some artillery. You're already set up, and there's nothing else you can really hit except for the city, so let's start doing some damage. Hey, look at that! We got another great general. What am I going to do with him? I don't know. We'll just tell him to go up this direction and join the front lines, because that's where a good little general belongs. We'll set you for shock and medic. Move you forward. I like the medic trait. I find it is actually pretty useful as far as just survivability with your units. And that's important, you know? Never underestimate how important it is simply to keep your units surviving. It saves you a lot of production time. I could raid his manufactory. Not sure I want to do that, though. So we'll pillage his farms and sheep and other stuff instead. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 tiles. Well, unfortunately, I just blocked my own route, but I have some hills to traverse, so that should be okay. You can go ahead and pillage and move forward. You move forward. You move forward. And we'll just have to sort of sit tight and let the artillery take its position. We'll start raining death upon them very shortly. Just wait for it. It's happening. It's gonna happen. Over here, I guess we'll start building some battleships. Actually, real quick, let's just check. Are there any wonders? No, still only a hermitage. Not a priority at this point. But yes, let's start building up some battleships, because that could end up being useful at some point. Conceivably. No guarantee. Ramakong Hang has finally entered the industrial era. Well, better late than never, I suppose. Let's kill off that stupid rifleman before he kills any more of my units. We want to do more damage against cities? Dang straight we do. Do we want even more damage against cities? Range. I mean, yeah, it's all about the bombardment of the cities, isn't it? Airstrike mode. He's a little too far away, so we're going to have to rebase in Graz, however. Cargo ship. We'll trade with Bratislava. You can just sit tight, set up, and let's start doing some damage to Thebes. Let's move you this direction. Move you forward. Get you out of the way. There we go. We'll move you up and set up for an attack. We actually have too many artillery units, which is something I usually do not say, but today I get to say it. 1, 2, 3. You do need to move further forward. There we go. So let's move you 1, 2, 3 to the oasis. There we go. Set you up. Set you up. We're framing Roger Rabbit. No, that's not what we're doing at all. Okay, and just continue moving some infantry forward. I mean, there's really no reason to do anything too crazy. Let's just fortify these units. and try to minimize any additional losses at this point. What do we want? How about... Oh, gosh. The happiness is starting to become a serious problem, isn't it? Opera house. People love music. Unfortunately, it doesn't provide any actual happiness, but still, people love music. So we'll give it to them. Give the people what they want. Set up and just go to sleep, because at this point, this unit is no longer useful. Too many artillery units lining up around the city. We should be able to do a lot of damage this turn. Looking forward to seeing what's going to happen there. We got more infantry. Love to see that. Let's send them down to the front lines of what will be a fight against the Mayans and against Portugal. And I'm going to move this Great General one tile over so he can affect more units. So let's do some damage there, and whoops, we need to set you up first. There's some more damage to Thebes. Pew, 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 pew. We're going to get you this turn. Basically, Egypt is officially and royally screwed. And goodbye. How interesting. It appears that even gods may be defeated. I congratulate you on your victory. Alright, Pharaoh. I'm pretty darn sure that once upon a time, the beginning of the Austrian civilization, we named ourselves a god king. So, gods fight gods, and sooner or later, one god wins. It's just sort of how it works. Unless you are in the kingdom of heaven, and then you will be fighting wars for millennia for really no avail for anybody. But that's getting a little bit close to real-world topics. Alright, so we actually don't want to be stationed in Graz anymore. Let's actually rebase to Tyre. This particular general is not going to be of much use. I'm actually just going to go on alert with all of these units for now. Let them all fortify and heal until I figure out what I'm going to do next. So I have two capitals left in the game. Palenque, and Lisbon. Those are my two targets. Two remaining targets. How do we want to do this? Well, one thing I could do is Royal Mary Ragusa. And I'm going to create this as a puppet. And of course we have a lot of unhappiness now. But I still think it could be worthwhile, because this means I should be able to start forming up some lines of artillery against Tikal. And because it's my territory, once we officially have rocket artillery, I should be able to just straight up upgrade everything right then and there. So I think that's great. Let's start moving units in that direction. 3 tiles out is the furthest we want to go. So you're going to go there. You're going to go here. Wait, who did I just say is going there? You're going to go here. You're going to go... Okay, I'm already confused. You're going to go... Oh, I have a cannon. Oh, that's not useful to me at all. Okay, so that goes there. This goes there. This goes here. And we need to send some infantry up by the front lines as well. So here, here... and you can go up here as well. Okay, that should be a good starting formation for when we declare war against the Mayans, because they are actually a bigger threat to me right now. Even though they're smaller than Portugal, they actually can do a fair bit with their culture, with their tourism, and their ideology, to do a little bit of happiness work against me, which we don't want. We're going to create some Austrian artifacts, because at the end of the day, the Austrian history is the only one that will matter in the history books in the near future. The Mayans have adopted freedom. That's what I was afraid of. So, oh yeah, there it is. Negative 34 happiness. That's a bit of a problem. Not gonna lie. Wee bit of a problem. Let's actually send you to Ragusa. Might as well have our planes on the very front lines now. That'll do. How are we gonna deal with this happiness issue, guys? I'm not strictly sure how we're gonna deal with that happiness issue. Because that's a lot of them. It's an absolute freaking ton of them. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. One way or another. Constabulary, temples, stable. I mean, at this point, why don't you just go ahead and continue to just do research for me? I don't think there's a whole lot more you can do. Alright, I'm going to set you to alert. You to sleep. Sleep. Drill. Heal. Alert. Volley, alert, alert, upgrade. Pretty much I just want to let everything sort of follow their previous orders before I sort of make things more complicated and start moving them and they get all confused. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I've said in the past, this is the stage of the game that is the least fun for me by a long shot. Alright, Atomic Era, that's something. Because there's just so many darn units to deal with. It's too much. It's just too much. Oh, I can get even more medic. Oh, you've already got medic and drill. Do I want to give you more drill, or do I want to give you cover? I think we'll give you cover. Very good defensive perk, I think. Because there's a lot of things that are going to be shooting at you. Let's rebase you to Ragusa as well. So we're going to have 3 bombers. Let's actually go ahead and start upgrading these bombers. No, don't annex the city. Actually, I should have just done that directly. There's really no reason not to, is there? I keep forgetting that that's a thing. With the royal marriage, there's really no reason, I think, to puppet, as opposed to just annex. You get the same unhappiness either way. Pretty sure. Alright, let's build some more battleships, I suppose. Anything we can build in Vienna that will make people happy? Not really. Airports. Stock exchanges for the money. Not that we have a problem with the money per se. Let's start getting some airports, I suppose. We'll set you up. Set you to alert. Airport. A lot of cities are starting to starve, apparently. We're hitting a rough patch. We are most definitely hitting a rough patch. What are we going to do about this 34 unhappiness? What is it even coming from? The number of cities, population, public opinion, the desire for a new ideology. Yeah, the fact that the Mayans adopted freedom is causing a lot of trouble for me. Not a fan. Well, let's deal with that and make sure that the world ideology becomes order. Good thing we already started this, I guess. Public opinion in favor of that ideology is increased for all civilizations. This actually will do us a lot of favors. So it's a very good thing we did that. There's only 9 competing votes, so all I have to do is just vote 10 times, and we automatically win. And we like the idea of historical landmarks, so yes, we'll say that is also good. Alright. This bomber can just sort of sit tight. Upgrade that bomber. Units still need orders. Sleep. Next turn. Oop, 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 oop. A lot of things traveling around is on few roads. There's a little bit of a choke point right here. Cities we'd all like to visit. Yeah, of course. Of course, they have the most stuff. Great musician. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we got some barbarians spawning. That's not a good thing. Set you to sleep. Alert. Paratroopers, huh? Let's go and do some damage to these losers. Well, little we can. Let's create a great work for my culture/tourism bonus. Look at that. We're down to 11 unhappiness now because we got that world ideology thing passed. So that just made things a little bit easier. Not a lot easier, mind you, but a little bit easier. Wee little bit. I'm going to keep these artillery close to the front lines, but again, once I get rocketry, I want to upgrade them immediately because I am a rocket man. Rocket man! And I like to have those guys ready to go on point. Paratroopers, huh? Just pop out here and do some damage, I suppose. This is why we have all these stupid Gatling guns, after all, right? It was for the first response, emergency response team. Emergency response team Beta. Why Beta? I don't know, because Theta was taken. Or something. World religion. We're going to say Catholicism, because, yes, the Mayans will profit, but so will we, because we are predominantly Catholic. And by predominantly, I mean entirely, because literally every single one of our cities are Catholic. In fact, are there any non-Catholic cities in the world? I do not believe that there are. I am pretty sure... Oh, wait, Linz is still pagan! Oh, that's hilarious. No, it looks like Mayans did a fantastic job of making sure that literally the entire world converted to Catholicism. Who would have thought? Amazing. Well done. Well done, AI. It's a rare thing that you accomplish something really noteworthy. You apparently can't get anywhere, so I guess you're just going to do nothing for this turn. And you're also stuck. Oh boy. So another thing that I was worried about is just having too many units and my inability to actually mobilize all of these forces. It appears that is happening. More great engineers. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's just do a lot of damage to these losers. Finish as many of them off as possible. There we go. That's one down. Do more damage. And you're almost gone. You'll be gone pretty soon. You! Get me a university. You, at this point, can just... Well, wait, no. More battleships. Yeah, absolutely. More battleships. Let's do that. Land targets. Let's start moving you down this direction. The artillery can not go anywhere, so do nothing. Man, what are we going to do with all of these great engineers? We've got so many of them. I mean, I could go for the tenant in order that allows me to use great engineers to rush the spaceship parts, but we haven't even done the Apollo program yet, so I don't really think that's going to happen. Good news is our happiness is starting to tick down again, so we are now less than 10, which means more rebels should not be able to spawn, so that's a good thing. These paratroopers should be able to drop pretty much anywhere I want, so... Well, maybe not quite anywhere. There's a limitation. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, like little button head mushrooms. It's cute. This Gatling gun is not going to do me a lot of good, is it? Nope. Just tell them all to go to alert. Alert, 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 alert. There we go. Okay. Send all of them to alerts. Don't feel like micromanaging. Because, gosh dang, micromanaging. You know, I have control issues in real life. You know, I like having control over a lot of things. I really, really do. I am not a big fan of having to micromanage tedious things that really I wish could be more effectively automated. That would be better, in my humble opinion. But that doesn't seem to be an option for us. Let's see, this general is probably in an okay position. Go to alert status, set up, and go to alert status. Do we have a general in this direction? We do, so let's put him in Ragusa. Where are you going? You clearly should go here. You should go in Ragusa. Set up. I want to have some infantry on the front lines, I think. I probably should actually have infantry on these front lines as well. Doesn't appear that they're going to give me that option, though. He is blocked off, so we'll set you to alert. This artillery should probably go up here to reinforce as well. Alright, lots of cities are starving, and the Portuguese stole dynamite. So, oh no, lo and behold, they might have the ability to get artillery. Well, I'm currently 2 turns away from rocket death. The best unit in the game, or at least my favorite. No longer ally of Leventa. Oh, that's not even acceptable. That's just insane. Unthinkable. Doop, doop, doop. Cargo ships. Belgrade, that's fine. Okay. So, what do we want? We really need happiness, don't we? So, is there anything that'll give us happiness? Nothing here. No. Okay, so ideology is our only hope. Let's get young pioneers. Oh, yeah, that definitely got us a bit of happiness. Just a wee bit. The Mayans need culture to be with 2 more civilizations. Probably me and Portugal. So the Mayans are rushing toward a victory. I don't think they'll get it, but they're rushing for it. Next turn. You can just sit tight. I feel like this episode has been entirely just me repositioning my armies. You see what my complaint is? It's pretty serious. Let's get combustion. Let's get them tanks, them land ships going. They're useful, I tell ya. Public school. Choose production. In Vienna, huh? I don't know. How about just research? At this point, I don't think there's anything else I need to build. I don't even think I need to build any more military units. Oh, wait. Why did I just hit next turn? That's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was say upgrades for everybody. Now, of course, one of the advantages of rocket artillery is not only are they substantially more powerful, because they are, but they also have this added benefit where they no longer need to set up. You can move them and immediately attack that turn, assuming you still have any movement points left whatsoever, which we will, I believe. So, yeah, now we have real rocket death just sort of ready to go. That's a pretty good position to be in, not gonna lie. Maybe we can buy... Not quite. We need to get this stupid Gatling gun out of here. Let's buy another rocket artillery. I mean, they cost 710 gold and they use up aluminum, but I have a freaking ton of aluminium, just sitting around not doing anything important. Let's back you over this direction as well. Alright, I think we should declare war on the Mayans before I end this video. Do you think so? I think so. We're going to do that. We're going to do exactly that. Let's declare war upon the pathetic little Mayans. They've denounced us. Oh, that was your downfall, sir. That was absolutely your downfall. Let's do some damage to that unit there. Make sure that they don't do anything too crazy by blocking up the front line. There we go. He's actually in a position to do some damage to my rocket artillery. Should have waited until next turn when my rocket artillery had a chance to shoot things, but you know what? I think we're okay. I think we are going to be a-okie dokie day. Let's kill that off. Hey, Gatling gun actually did something freaking useful for once. Send you up this direction. Is this... Okay, see, I thought for a second maybe that was Portugal because I couldn't move through it the first time around. But no, I can. We're fine. Alright, let's do some damage over there. Let's make sure we start racking down all of his units. Get them all in a weak position. Because I don't want him to feel like he is safe to attack with any of these units. Now they're so weak that if they try to attack my infantry, they'll just instantly die. And the infantry are providing me some good cover. So these guys can actually start moving forward now into my allied city-state areas, because there's no danger over there. And I don't have to Royal Marry at all in order to get my access. So that's pretty cool. Hussars, stop it. This is the problem with setting things on alerts. They also just sort of... Oh, wait, there's units here. Right. I forgot. Of course, there's Mayans in Chichen Itza. Chicken pizza! I don't know. We'll have to deal with that next episode. Next episode, I'm going to try to rush this down and end this game. We'll see how well that works. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with, not EU4, sorry, Civilization 5, Brave New World is Austria. If you enjoyed this video, and you're in fact the entire series, and I hope you'll consider hitting that like button, leave a comment showing your support, and subscribe for all future content. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.